It's Alex. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to some more April Love. So this time around I am doing a product review. I'm reviewing the Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette from Tarte. I have done just a couple of makeup tutorials on this, or with this palette so far. But oh man, it is an awesome palette. So I was a little skeptical about the palette, because like 2 or 3 years ago, my mom got me a really beautiful Tarte set for Christmas, and it had two small eyeshadow palettes that also had like a little blush. I think it had a blush in each. And the colors were absolutely stunning, but the pigmentation just was not there. It's like I would swatch it with my finger and it swatched, for the most part, pretty decently. When I would use a brush and I would try and pick it up and put it on my eye, it was like there was nothing there. And I'm like, okay, but like this is a high-end brand. Why is it so sheer and just not very good? And so I was, super nervous about it. But then, I saw a lot of when Bunny from Graveyard Girl, collabed with Tarte and came out with this palette. I was like, okay, like, she's really good with makeup. She knows her stuff. Like, this is probably going to be, like, top-notch, like, really good. And I saw a lot of other YouTubers, that, like, this is not, like, this new release or anything. This has been out for a little while now. But, I saw a lot of other YouTubers and just people in general just reviewing this palette and showing tutorials with it. And I'm like, okay, well, the pigmentation looks really good. And like everything looks good. So I was like, okay. And then I received this, and I've been super impressed. Like it's a beautiful palette. Like, first off, I don't have the cardboard packaging with me right now, but I did have a nice cardboard packaging that looks exactly like the actual package itself. And then it also came with a card with 4 different eye tutorials featuring, these products. But it's really nice. It's a textured palette, the front and the back. It's kind of like a wood look, and it is textured, and just the details are just so beautiful. You have her little gator with the gator wings, and if you know Graveyard Girl, if you know Bunny, in her videos, it's give an alligator its wings, and it's a beautiful palette. It has a lot of detail, and I think it's beautiful. So first off, that's the exterior, and then when you open it up, I don't want to show you guys the mirror just because it's very reflecting, but you open it up and you see you have, well, you know what? Okay, you have this big, huge mirror. Okay, it's perfect. It's a beautiful size, and it's very clear. And then it says Tarte at the bottom, and then it says at the top, believe in yourself, love yourself, embrace your individuality. And I think that is just so nice to see such a positive message on the inside of makeup. It's just nice to have just those nice, friendly reminders. So I just thought that was really nice. And then, of course, on the inside, you get 12 beautiful shades, plus you also get a little mini Tarte brush. And it says Tarte here on, like, the gold part. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but it does say Tarte. Again, I don't know if that's going to come across, but, it's a nice size, for packing on eyeshadow and, and whatnot. And then these are the colors that you get. It's really hard to show without it being too bright, but the very first color here is called Sweet Tea. Then we have Does This Thing Really Work? And then we have Gator Wings at the bottom. And then this shade right here is called hashtag SFS. This one right below it is called Big Baby. And then this bottom one here is Haunting. Then we have Natural Peaches right here. And then right below it we have Sassy Bun. And then we have Uncommon. Uncommon is right there. Then we have Dogman right up there. And then we have Sippy Sippy right below it. And then the very last one is Mancat. So all in all, the names of the colors match up with her, her playlist and just the videos. and just things she always says and does. She's always drinking her tea. She has her video series of, does this thing really work? You know, if you watch her videos, you know, and then, you know, and like I said, a lot of these match up. So I think that's awesome. The color pigmentation is like out of this world. I was so blown away, so happy, and so impressed. I was so nervous that they would be just like the others, but you know, I like I said, I was skeptical when it first came out because I'm like, it's from Tarte, and I have not had the absolute greatest experience. Their mascara and their, what else have I used? Their blush, their eyeliner is phenomenal, out of this world. But the eyeshadows that I had used were not the best, and I don't know if it's just mine. Maybe mine was defective, maybe it was a bad batch, but they are just not very pigmented. They don't really, you know, come across well, so I was really skeptical. But then I saw everyone else raving about this palette, and I was like, okay. So I'm really happy that I have it, and I've been using it, and I do plan on doing, you know, more looks with it. Now, this is a eye and cheek palette. It says here down on the bottom. So I would imagine that these small shades are your eyeshadows, and then the large ones would probably be, you know, blush, maybe, you know, highlight, maybe bronzer or contour. But the dark one is even shimmery. I have also been using those on my eyes. It's, you know, it doesn't really specify where, you know, you have to use this, where you have to use that. Usually when you have, like, a lot of, you know, times people use, you know, eyeshadow as highlight, or, you know, and I've done that before, or, you know, blush as, you know, eyeshadow. It's really not that uncommon for people to do. And you guys might have even seen in my videos me, you know, me using some of those shades on my eyelid. But, you know, they're kind of interchangeable. It's really a palette where you can just make it your own. I do plan on doing looks with that card that came in. You know, taking guys, you know, step by step how to do, you know, this look, how to achieve that, and then of course just coming up with my own looks as well. But I think it's a really cool concept to include blush, bronzer, and highlight. I think that's a really nice touch. Again, I have also used them on my eyes, and I think it makes, you know, the look really pretty. Now, one thing that I liked is it has a scent, and it almost smells like chocolate. It's kind of like a chocolatey scent, which I'm not mad about. That's fine. I have like the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which I really like, and it smells like chocolate. So I thought that was cool. It's a nice little touch if you're not into scented face products, scented eye products. That might not be so much for you, but it's pretty subtle and light. And when I'm wearing the makeup, I don't feel like I smell chocolate or, you know, or anything like that. But all in all, I really like this palette. I am really excited to do more looks, more tutorials with it. I feel like it's a palette. It has a lot of shimmery eyeshadows, but it's not so shimmery where it's like, oh, okay, you know. And there's like some that have, you know, glitter in it, and the glitter is really nice, finely milled. It's not super chunky. It hasn't like irritated my eyes or anything like that. So I think that's really helpful. But I think that's all I have for this time around. I'm super, super impressed and happy with it. I think it's a beautiful palette. I just think the design of it is also just so pretty. Get you guys a nice little close-up look there. It's, you know, and it's not like too thick either. It's a nice size. It's not like, you know, like that's like the size of my hand. You know, it's you know, it's close to my hand. I mean, if I spread my hand out, it's, you know, a little different, but, you know, it's nice for traveling, and it's not, you know, it's not like big and bulky, because I have some palettes where it's like, oh, cannot bring this for traveling. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this little review. I hope that this was helpful for some of you. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. If you have tried the Swamp Queen palette, let me know your thoughts, if you liked it or not. If you have ever had the issue with Tarte like I did, with having their eyeshadows be really just beautiful, but they're not pigmented, or they're very sheer, or they don't pick up with a brush, let me know. And, you know, someone told me to use like one of those like cosmetic sponges, or the little, you know, it's like the double-ended eyeshadow sponge wedge that you can use. Someone told me to use that because it came in the palette, but it didn't come with that palette, but I know what they're talking about. And I have used that before with some of like my BH Cosmetics eyeshadows, and I've noticed that that sometimes makes it work better. But yeah, if you've ever ran into that problem, let me know. Let me know how you resolved it, because, you know, it's good to know. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Makeup Monday. I don't know if I will have a makeup tutorial featuring this palette. I might not. We shall see. And on the off chance that my brother is watching this video, probably isn't because it's makeup related and he's not into makeup. Happy birthday to my brother, because today is his 21st birthday. So I'm gonna go and celebrate with my family now, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure your notifications are turned on, and of course make sure to open up the description box for all of my social media links. Make sure to follow me on all of those. I update them pretty frequently. I post every single day on Instagram. I post, you know, when my videos go up, like on, you know, Twitter and other social media. And, you know, and I respond to your guys' messages. So, check that out. I'll see you guys later on. Bye.